let me first quickly introduce you to our team. So we have Shivam Datta, who has previously worked at Blackbug, Radware, and Reliance. Then we have me, Vikas Srivastav. I previously worked at HSBC, Global Analytics, and American Express. And then uh, finally we have Alok Anand. So he has worked at American Express and Flycraft Innovations. So we are three IIT Kharagpur graduates, and we are experienced data science professionals with more than over 10 plus years of experience. And the basic motivation to carry out this whole program is to basically equip you with industry relevant courses. So we're trying to condense our data science experiences of more than 10 plus years experience, so that we can impart you the best sort of learning in a very quick span of time. So we'll go through the different courses and specializations which is available to you, so you can choose them wisely. So you'll get to know about them later. So the agenda of today's session is why data science, why you should consider this as a career option. Then we'll learn what is data science, right? And then we'll try to understand how data science is transforming various businesses and industries. Then we'll talk about various jobs opportunities in data science currently available in the market, right? And then we'll talk about how you can do data science. So we'll go through the various aspects of teaching methodology that we have decided to follow to carry out these courses and programs. Then finally we'll talk about how what makes Floatant unique. So what kind of different unique features which you are using to enable learners with enhanced capability and improve their learning experience and environment, right? And finally we'll open up our Q&A session where you can post your doubts and we'll try to address them at the end of the session. So why data science, right? So given the fact that you people took a step forward to learn data science by connecting with us, you're already aware that data science has become a hot career path, and it has transcended businesses, industries, and research through a common set of skills. So a recent study has reported that artificial intelligence will automate more than 38% of jobs in the next 5 years. So that's why it has become a very important skill, very necessity to upskill yourself, right? To with data science technologies now more than ever. So finally, I'll conclude here to quote Andrew Ng, one of the leading pioneers in machine learning and deep learning. AI is the new electricity. So, which in my opinion is not at all an exaggerated statement. So, when electricity dawned upon mankind, it transformed businesses and industries. And similarly, in today's world, artificial intelligence or machine learning or data science, it's doing the same thing. It's bringing out a massive and colossal transformation in today's businesses and economies, and they're being driven to become more innovative and unique. So let me first try to dispel some jargons which is associated with data science. So the first is your artificial intelligence. You might be hearing about these terms, then machine learning, then deep learning, then data science. So overall, data science captures the three of these major domains, which is AI, ML, and deep learning. So artificial intelligence is a broader discipline which encompasses the field of machine learning and deep learning, right? So AI in some way is the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines, especially computer systems, which we have at our disposition. Then we have machine learning. So it is an application of artificial intelligence that provides systems the ability to automatically learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed, right? And then we finally have deep learning. So it is a part of broader family of machine learning models based on artificial neural networks. So as you might be familiar that artificial neural network is a very important machine learning algorithm, and out of it a new branch of has come out which we know as deep learning. So this has revolutionized a lot of businesses. We are getting a new set of products like Alexa, then there in smart robots. So those AI applications are now being realized with the help of deep learning. So this domain of data science, this encapsulates these three major disciplines and attempts to learn, extract knowledge, and generate insights through applications of various machine learning algorithms. So when combined with business knowledge, data science becomes an unparalleled skill in today's world. So that's why we need to upskill ourselves with relevant data science skills so we remain updated and we are familiar with whatever innovations which are currently happening. Right? So I'll give an intuition how machine learning works. So before understanding that, let's try to understand how do humans learn, right? So let us take an example of a bird. So who is trying to learn from the environment, right? So when the baby sees a bird, right, it identifies features like wings, whether it can fly or not. Then the baby learns, right? Oh yeah, this is a bird, right? Next, the baby sees a mantis has wings too, right? It can also fly. So again, the baby thinks, it must also be a bird, right? So we know that a mantis is not a bird. But how does the baby rectify his or her mistakes? So this happens through time, right? So as time progresses, the baby looks for other features and attributes to distinguish between a bird and an insect. A supervisor is there, which is there to tell the baby that these things are wrong. This is they define the objects for the baby so that it can improve his or her mistakes, right? So these all learnings they come through experience. So in machine learning, in data science, experience here means more instances, you have more observations or more data, right? So basically the idea is you need to look for new features, gather more instances, you rectify your past mistakes, learn from them and improve, right? So machine learning in a similar way tries to mimic the human learning, right? So what is machine learning? So learning is any process by which a system improves performance from experience, from data, right? So in the case of baby, the performance was to identify or classify different objects. So the object was bird there, right? Machine learning is concerned with computer programs which automatically improve their performance through experience. So machines also learn in a way very similar to how humans learn. To be able to train a machine in a better way, it needs more data, it needs better training, right? So now let us go through various applications of data science. So applications in this field, they transcend businesses, as I already told you, from financial services to social media, from healthcare to e-commerce, from transportation, right, to interactive virtual assistants. So in financial services, we use something called we use it for various applications like fraud detection. Then how do you build your portfolio, and then how do you do algorithmic trading? So these things come under the financial services, right? And so we use very important techniques like XGBoost and random forest, along with different anomaly detection techniques to tackle these problems, right? Then in e-commerce, right, you're shopping on Amazon while you're browsing Netflix, right? So they are engineered by recommender systems, which will be a healthy chunk of our discussion in advanced machine learning course as well as in machine learning, right? So in conclusion, will help you to learn all of these different use cases you can see on the screen. So we have virtual assistant. So I mentioned Alexa. So it's a very smart assistant. So it uses natural language processing. So there are a lot of varied applications of data science, and we'll try to, as we progress through our course, we'll try to cover various aspects of these many problems and how we can solve them using machine learning. So I welcome Alok to carry you through the next segment of our session today. So Alok will take over. Please welcome Alok.
Hello everyone, I am Alok Anand, and in this slide we will get familiar with some of the relevant and high paying job opportunities in this exciting data science field, right? So this is a sample snapshot from Glassdoor when we search for data scientist opportunity, right? So as you can see here, a huge variety of companies nowadays are seeking data scientists who can get on board and help them to drive innovation. So here on the right part, look at the job posting from Amazon for the role of a data scientist, right? So they demand fair knowledge of machine learning algorithms, Python programming, understanding of databases, and here data mining, right? So we are covering all these concepts in our courses. We assure you when you have completed our course, you will be equipped with adequate skills to grab such job opportunities, right? So then we can see similar search posting from Samsung, BCG, JP Morgan in the end, and then we have Morningstar, Newstar, and Celio. So they all operate in different nature of businesses, but you can see two common things here. First, they have this crucial requirement of a data scientist, and the second, the basic set of skills is the same across all these industries. So once you learn these common set of skill, you will be able to establish your position in leading companies. Going to the next, we will, like, now we know what data science is and why you should pursue this exciting field, right? So let us find out how you will carry out your journey as to meticulously ground your foundation. So the first data science stack as shown on the screen is more than enough to prepare you for data science roles, and which we have seen in previous two slides. So let us go through them one by one. So the basic playground where we will be doing most of our work during courses will be Jupyter. Jupyter, I'll give you a quick introduction about it. Jupyter is an interactive Python environment to write down your Python codes and manage your data science project seamlessly. So as Python is a user-friendly language, Jupyter makes it more presentable, which adds in its crisp functionality. So it becomes easy to code out our solutions with optimal matter and great clarity. So to be able to do data science, we will be needing the packages like NumPy for linear algebra, Pandas for data exploration, Matplotlib and Seaborn for data visualization, and then most important of them, scikit-learn, which we will be using to build our machine learning models. And then next, we will explore tree-based model with popular packages like XGBoost, LightGBM, and lot more here. Further, we will also have one-on-one with recent algorithms like deep neural network in our third module, and for which we will do hands-on practice on Keras and TensorFlow. And then finally, we will become familiar with OpenCV for image processing and explore libraries for natural language processing. All right. So going to the next slide here. So let us now have a quick tour through Jupyter environment where we will be doing most of our work in the coming classes. Here's the glimpse of the actual Jupyter notebook, which we are using on a regular basis in our current classes. From the next class onward, we will be seeing a lot of these as we work our way through the courses.